In a world with no sure bets, it seems safe to say that the interest in gambling will keep growing. Contessa, the Sweepstakes is back. What is that?
Well, look, we are watching the growth in the gambling landscape just morph and change around the United States. It's happening at a dramatic pace, with ways to wager that go way beyond a sports book or a slot machine. For instance, you have, Joe, these sweepstakes gaming where players use virtual coins, but they can also buy in with real money to play what looks like casino games and place wagers on sports. More than a dozen states have issued cease and desist letters, and most importantly, state legislatures are taking action. 6 of them have now banned sweeps. 11 have proposed legislation to ban them, with California just this week passing a bill out of committee to ban the games. And California Attorney General Rob Bonta has just issued opinion calling daily fantasy sports illegal gambling. The governor says he disagrees, and California Congressman Ro Khanna told me this week this is a boneheaded move by Bonta to ban fantasy. Quote, "Who doesn't have a fantasy team? I just don't get it. It's mind-numbingly dumb politics given the degree young men are ditching Democrats." That's kind of an aside. Then you've got Prize Picks, Underdog, FanDuel, DraftKings, which all have daily fantasy in California. They point out to me that this is a non-binding opinion, so game on, at least for now. They're going to keep offering them. And this one really could be a game changer. The predictions markets, which is buying and selling contracts on the outcome of events. Crypto.com, Robinhood, and especially Kalshi, which is spearheading these efforts, are pushing to offer trades on sports on the predictions platform. Now, predictions are regulated by the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC. Kalshi insists these sport wagers are legal in every state because, one, they say it's not gambling, it's predictions. And the federal agency trumps states' rights to regulate gambling. We're now waiting on decisions from federal judges in New Jersey, in Nevada, in Maryland about whether these sports trades are allowed. 34 state attorneys general have joined an amicus brief which joins the state of New Jersey trying to prevent Kalshi from operating in that state. The American Gaming Association insists this is a clear attempt to skirt state gambling laws without robust rules. Consumers get hurt, integrity in sports suffers, and the public loses confidence in both the games and the markets surrounding them. And by the way, both the NBA and the MLB have joined in this and said, we don't want predictions. We think it hurts sports integrity. But the CFTC is currently operating without a chair. Brian Contens, who's on the board of Kalshi, has been nominated but not yet confirmed to head up that agency. And Donald Trump Jr. is a Kalshi advisor. Don't forget, I was talking earlier this week about the provision in the OBBB that would only allow gamblers to deduct 90% of their losses, 90% of their winnings. So you could actually be in a situation where you haven't made a profit, but you owe taxes anyway. And there's questions about whether this is going to force gamblers to offshore or allure them to offshore books. I actually think it benefits Kalshi and others who offer these wagers because their losses would be treated just like your stock trades. Profits and losses would be,
Because it's not a gambling loss, technically.
That's
what is
right.
it? What is it? It's an investing loss?
It's an investment loss. Yeah, exactly.